Last month, we sat down with Sheriff Kelly Lieben about a big strain on the Burley Morton Detention Center caused by a pandemic-era policy from the Department of Corrections. But Sheriff Lieben isn't alone. 6 months ago, the DOCR stopped taking inmates into any of its facilities, including prisons and transition centers. The result? County jails are housing state inmates. Renee Cooper reports that although the DOCR is now allowing some to return, North Dakota counties are fronting the cost paid by your tax dollars.
If you have a really high medical need in your jail that really isn't supposed to be your cost, it's the state's cost, it could be very devastating to a county budget.
So far, state sentenced inmates have cost North Dakota counties close to $1.5 million. And the executive director of the Sheriff and Deputies Association says it's not just the bigger county facilities like the Burley Morton or Ward County jails.
And for some of those small counties that really don't have a lot of beds, this is probably even more of an impact to them.
Presky Hushka has been tracking how many state inmates are in jails since the DOCR's policy took effect in mid-March. The peak was in mid-July with 155 inmates at once. Altogether, there have been 387 extra inmates sitting in county facilities.
The Department of Corrections population has gone down 299 inmates. So they've reduced their population, but at the same time, the counties have increased their population. We're currently up 44 inmates from where we were before the coronavirus pandemic.
The DOCR has been bringing in about 90 male inmates and about 19 females each month for the past couple of months, easing that burden a little. During a legislative budget meeting Thursday, the DOCR Director of Transitional Planning Services told lawmakers the DOCR has reimbursed counties to the tune of $971,000 out of the about $1.5 million using CARES Act dollars.
Is that something that's going to continue to happen over time, or how does that work?
As long as there's funding available, and hopefully as we progress, maybe we can get kind of back to business as normal.
But it's unclear when that will be.
Until we have a vaccine in place, this might be our standard operating procedure.
You've been in a prison, you've been in a jail, you know what the housing is like. But our counties have those same concerns.
Reporting for KX News in the capital city, Renee Cooper.
Presky Hushka says the Sheriff and Deputies Association, along with lawmakers and other government officials, are working on some resolutions to take that burden back off of the counties. She says that should be expected in the next few weeks.
Although some